Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Yes, my name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today we're going to be having a look at
Sunrizer. So get up early in the sun and look into the sun and burn your eyes. Oh, yeah, with Sunrizer. Yeah.
But first, we're going to kick off with a brand new project from a friend of the channel, Darren Anderson. This is his new project, the Red Motor Project, and this is YouTube Starr. Let's do it. Boom. I think Darren wants to be a YouTube star. Who else thinks that? Put a 1 in the chat if you think Darren Anderson wants to be a YouTube star. Maybe, Darren, you should grow some tits and learn how to play some video games, mate, and you could be a YouTube star. That is Darren Anderson. It is his brand new project called the Red Motor Project. I guess he's, from what I understand, he's going to be doing collabs with people with this project. I think, I'm not sure, but it is a new project. There's a link pinned in the top comments, in the comments up there with Darren's YouTube channel, and a link to the song whip, which takes you to the Red Motor Project's debut YouTube Starr single. There you go. Boom. Boom. Alrighty, welcome to the show. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. Also, always want to thank our our Wart Warriors. Wart Warriors. For becoming a Wart Warrior. There are some different emojis in the chat right now. If you'd like to play with them, give them a finger them, play around with them. There's some new emojis in there of different people. You can find out who they are yourself while I say hello to everybody here in the chat. Thanks, Thomas. You can become a YouTube warrior from $1. It's for $1 a month. And we mix around all these cool things. There's the link. There it is. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, so we got Dave Collette in there. This is Mark. Is it Mark Bro? I think so. There's a few people in there. They get swapped out every day kind of thing. Anyway, let's do this. Hello to Jim Shannon on sounds. What is happening to my friend Thomas Christ? Panda Get. It's become a joke now to do the crickets first. I'm just going to keep doing it. Good Lord, small things amuse small minds over here. Joe and Barry Glenn, hello. Russ8889, hello. I think I saw Syf, and good to see you. Who else did I see? Leela's here as well, hiding out. Gregory Sullivan is here as well. And we've got, who else? Dave Fox is here too. There he is. With a typo. And who else do I see? I think, did I get everyone? Did I get most of you? I think I got most of you or something like that. David Collette is here as well. Hello, David. Let's scroll to the bottom, see if I can find someone at the bottom of the barrel. Gary Hubbs is here. Hello, Gary Hubbs. Audible Video is here. Hello to you too. Today we are going to be looking at Sunrizer, and Sunrizer is really cool, and it's on sale, and it's worth your time. I don't say it very often, but this is one of those things that I think most people should have in their collection. Hello, Frank Terzo. Hello to you as well. There's your comment. Boom. Clickety click. All right. So yeah, we're looking at Sunrizer. Now, Sunrizer's been out on the App Store since 2011. Can you believe that? It's been around a long time. It is a staple of iOS. So if you don't have it, now it's at a really discounted price. So now is the time to get it. It's on sale until the 14th. So you don't have long to go until it's off sale. So I wanted to make sure I got a show in before it does go off sale. Let's do price drops and all that jazz over here first. Oops, I've opened the wrong app. Drambo is on sale, and Drambo is by the same creator of Sunrizer, which is BeepStreet. And Drambo is incredibly popular at the moment as well, and I do need to do another show on it to catch up with all the updates, because it's had a massive update and it's much easier to use, but it is on sale for $1 off, $20.99 to $19.99, so save $1. Virtual synthesizers on sale as well. It's a whopping $10 off. Good stuff. 808 is still on sale. Everything that we looked at yesterday, Jade, Toshiba, Tone Stack, Bass Leveler, Terra Pro is on sale for like $4 or $5 cheaper as well. Bleesap's still on sale. Good stuff. But we are looking at, and yes, Beat Surfer got an update. I saw that this morning as well. Sunrizer is currently $5, $4.99, and as you're going to see, it's really worth your time. There's a fuckload of sounds in this thing, and it's extremely versatile. For the amount of sounds that you get for $5 is really ridiculous. All right, let's jump in and have a look, because there's a few things I want to show you first. And let's just get this out of the way. So this is for iPad, iPhone, and, believe it or not, Mac. I have it here on the Mac. So it does work on the Mac. I can confirm it right now. And here's my Mac. And here it is in Logic. So I better give some volume. There you go. Look at that. So it works on your Mac now. It needs to be an M1 Mac. It won't work on any other Mac. They have to be M1 Macs. So you can see it works beautifully on the Mac. All the sounds are in here and everything. If we go to Sunrizer 2, let's click some ARPs, because the ARPs are where this thing really shines. You're going to be disappointed, Russ, because I'm not going to... not doing a super deep dive because I've only got like you know, a small amount of time. Plus, there really isn't that much to go through. It's pretty much a standard, you know, oscillators, all that kind of stuff. But we're going to try and get through as many sounds as I can as well. So there it is on the Mac. It works. Yes. So we've covered that. It works on the Mac. Let's jump back over here to iOS. And I'm going to open it as a standalone first to show you a couple of things. So you can use it as a standalone. And let me just... So that's connected to my external keyboard. Now, what I want to show you in standalone mode is the patches, because when you initially download this, now when you click up the top is where all your patches are. But what you need to be aware of when you first come here, there's only about 5 little patch bays. But what you want to do as soon as you download this is head over to this little web library link. You can only do this in the standalone. So you click over to Web Library and it will open up all of these extra sound packs which have been made from within the community. So you can see here Spider's got a bank. There's a whole bunch of banks here that people have made. Now these are absolutely free to grab. And I think I've grabbed most of them in here. And I'm just going to grab the rest of them to show you how quick it is to grab them from here. So it's not like some super large download or anything like that. These are just presets. So we'll start with Spider's one here. I'll just click on it. Bank installation. Yes, I'd like to do that. That's done. That has been installed. Let's do another one. I think I've only got, yes, install, done. Pretty quick stuff. And I just got to get all these Paul Beecham ones. Done. Web library. I think I've got 2 more to go. Yes, install. Web library. So you can only get these in the standalone. So don't try it in the AU. And these, look, there they all are. So now I've got all these banks, and each one of these banks has baboombas. Baboombalumbas. Heaps and heaps of patches in here for you. Fancy pants, yeah? Lovely. So once, yes, I'll just answer this question. So, oops, wrong one. So once the web library is installed, yes, they work in AUM. Perfect. Not a problem. The patch banks are shown in the order you download them. Yes, that's toilet. I don't like that. I wish I could change the, you can't change the order of them. Unfortunately, you can't change the order of them, but yeah, it is a thing. So, but yeah. It is what it is. You've got a whole bunch of cool sounds. So that's good stuff. Now, if I click on the effects, while we're in here, we'll try and cover everything in the standalone, and then we'll jump in. Oh, you know what? Let's do this first. Whoops. Jump out of here, because I made something with it. So what's a show without showing you that I made something with it? So as you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 instances of progressions happening. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 instances of Sunrizer. I've got a hammerhead. I've got a swarm. I've got some effects in there. I've got a microphone connected. There's a lot going on, and DSP is sitting at 31. The other great thing about this app is it's very, 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 very low on CPU usage, all right? So you can load up shitloads of instances of this. Hello, Mr. Smith. Hope you're doing good. You can load a bunch of instances of this and not be like worried about the DSP getting chewed up. This is very, 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 very light. Because, and the reason is for that is this app, as I said, has been around since 2011. So there's been a lot of time to fine tune and make this app. When it first came out, obviously it wasn't AUV3. And now look at it, it's AUV3. It works on a Mac. It's been fine tuned and nurtured and looked after. And it's well respected from many, many people in the community. And like you see here, Russ swears by it, Sai swearing by it. You know, most of the big channels on YouTube swear by this. You can, if you go and search for any reviews on this, everybody swears by this. So it just is great. You can now laugh at the music I made because you all know that I don't make dance music or... but we're going to have some fun. Yeah? Why the fuck not? So I made this in about 25 minutes. Hello. So I've got a mic. That's fun. All right. Let's go back here and see what I made. Boom. But made that in like 25 minutes with a whole bunch of sounds, and it was good fun to make. So I'm not an expert in making that kind of music, and that's okay, you know. It is what it is. So let's just save that just in case I screw it up and want to use it for something else. And let's jump out of here, clear this, and create a brand new instance so we can run through exactly what's inside this thing. Do I still have it running in the background? I don't think so. Got rid of it there. Cool. Let's load it as an AUV3. Shall we? Oops, I loaded 2 tracks. That was ridiculous. Sunrizer. Come on. And we'll just attach my keyboard. We are all good to go. So here it is as an AUV3. Now I can pop it up and make it a bit larger. And what you will see, the first thing I'm going to do, and if you have an external keyboard, I do implore you do this. It'll make your life so much easier, yeah? You can MIDI learn a whole bunch of knobs on this. Yes, I said it. I know knobs. But you can MIDI learn with this, which is really cool. And the MIDI learn button is up the top. And what I want to do is MIDI learn one particular knob. So I'm going to hit learn, and I'm going to go over here to this one. I'll show you the amp, and I'm going to select that, and then I'm going to MIDI learn my knob for that. And I'll tell you why I'm doing that. So here I've just MIDI learnt this. So now you can see I'm able to control the volume of this amp. So this is the main gain of this whole app. And the reason I'm doing this is the presets, when you load them in, they're all very differing volumes. Yeah. So to have control down here during this stream and being able to just turn the volume down immediately without reaching for the app is going to save me a lot of time, and hopefully your eardrums, because that is one of the things, because a lot of these presets have been made by people within the community, so they are varying volumes, so it's just something to be aware of, so you don't blow your fucking eardrums out, because we value our ears, yes? And speaking of which, I'm just going to turn down all these sounds. Make sure things aren't too loud. Okay, let's cover a few things. Now, what you'll see, let's cover the buttons across the top first. The first one I want to touch on is we've got our tempo here. Now, you can change this. You can click to it. You can up the tempo to whatever you want, or we can lock it into the beat of what's going on in your DAW. Usual stuff. There's a lot of usual stuff in here. But now, notice down the bottom here, we have a keyboard down the bottom. So we've got our keys down the bottom. And I don't particularly, I don't want this. I don't want this because I'm using an external keyboard. Now, if you're using it without an external keyboard, yes, sure. You might want to keep this here. But the way to get rid of this is to go up here to the effects button. I know it seems a little weird, but you click the effects button, and what this does is it gives you the all the effects that you can use built into this app. And there's a button here that says dock. And if you dock that, it replaces the keyboard with the effects. So there you go. So all your real estate is a lot. So the keyboard's not taking up any of that precious space anymore. And while we're talking about effects, there's a lot. There's a lot of stuff down here. Look, we have distortion, chorus, phaser, a rotor. Then you've got the amount here, and you've got the mix, frequency or size for each of these. Or you can just turn it off. And to skip through these, very old school kind of layout. I mean, 2011, yeah? But it works and it's solid. And that's the most important thing. And it's the sounds that are the most important thing. So to skip through these extra sounds here, you just click on the type button and that will run through what you want. So we've got a chorus selected. And then you have delay. So you can sync your delay, of course. You can sync it to your time. Were my vocals running through Sunrizer? No, they were just running through through my interface and with some what was it? Black hole. That's all, Thomas. If you didn't, I should put the questions up so people can see. That's what Thomas asked me, if you're watching on the replay. So yes, you have typical delay functions, you know, feedback, left and right, syncing across your mix, so you can mix this in. Really nice effects in here too, you know, they work really well. And you've got reverb, so we can turn up this reverb. Nice big sizes as well. And you have like a variation, so there's a second variation. See how it holds on? It's like it's almost like a lock. So it's like a really nice. Plus, I have the size turned up and the mix crazy, so don't do that, or you'll just have an endless schnizzle going on. Also, you've got some pitch range here. Filter stuff. We'll come back down over here as well. You've got your main send over here for all these effects. We've got the phaser set at the moment. We'll go to chorus. Here's your phaser. You've got a rotor. A distortion. So there are your effects at the bottom. Pretty easy stuff to navigate around. Background audio. So you can set this background audio. So if you're running in standalone mode, you can run this in the background. If you want to use it as interrupt audio, you have a MIDI panic button here. If everything gets a bit too mental and you can lose in the plot, you've got your learn button. So as soon as you click learn, everything becomes available to map. Really easy to map everything. Makes it super simple. There's nothing too complex about this app, which is really nice. Next to that is our utilities, which is pretty much your settings. So you've got things like synth tools. There's heaps of presets in this thing, just up the wazoo. Polyphony, obviously, you can go up to 20 with polyphony in here. And I said at the beginning that where this app really, really shines, not only does it shine with poly and mono sounds, but the ARPs in this are just sick. So you've got bass notes, tuning, you can reset MIDI mapping, all this kind of stuff. Pretty simple to get your head around. What else? You've got a record, which doesn't really work in this, but in the standalone, it's a thing. Now, you've got our mode button here. Let's run through this. So you'll see when I'm clicking this, it's changing between ARP, poly, and solo underneath here with the preset. So each preset you can go between. So here we are with poly. Changes to a solo. So that's in a mono. And then if we go to ARP, really wicked. And then we have an ARP button next to that. And here's where you can play around with your ARPs. So not only can you go in here and mess around with your ARPs and add new sections. So I want to add a section here. We can add a play. We can change the voicings up. We can transpose it one. And then if we hit play now, so you can copy, add new parts. It's great. You've got your tempos over here. You can change tempos of your ARP. Just hit a random one as well. You can sort. Really, really good stuff. Plus, there's a huge library of stuff. Well, it's not huge, but there's some good stuff to get you off and going. So if you click there. Let's just grab another one quickly. So what's really cool, you can add things like glides, holds. You can copy parts between each other. Skip to the next frame. So it's an ARP, man. And you can save your creations very easily just by giving them a name and hitting done. And you can save your ARPs in the ARP library. Yes, good stuff. We've already covered the effects button. So when you click that, it will undock the effect and you can dock it again so it's back down the bottom. Okie dokie, 2 oscillators in this beast. There they are. One's here, one's here. So you've got 2 oscillators. You can mix them between each other. You can add some noise to these as well. Pretty standard stuff. Now, I'm not going to go super deep into all of this because I want to run through as many patches as I can. We're already half an hour in. We've only got 30 minutes. Detuning, spread, pretty standard stuff. Where are we? So you can change your sound waves over here. So there's FM synth in here as well. There's a lot. There's a lot. The mix wheel. Where is the mix wheel, Russ? This one here, you mean? The mix, where you can mix between the 2 oscillators. Right? So. Undock, says Russ. Oh, yeah. The mod wheel, you mean? So, yeah, like we talked about yesterday with Terraverse, your mod wheel, just so you can see what's going on, because we haven't, certain sounds have an A and B between 2 sounds. So we have this A and B here, and your mod wheel will control between these 2 sounds. If you can see here on my keyboard. Don't mention the wheel hand, you'll be on it immediately. Too funny. Yeah, so there you go. Your mod wheel is super cool for this. Anyway, Russ. So you also have, so you've got a noise knob here as well, so you can add some noise to these as well, oscillator, noise, and color. As I said, I'm not going to go through all of this too much today because we can do another show on it. Yeah, just the way it's turned out. The problem is I wanted to get through this. It's a mix wheel, not a mod wheel, Jim, but not as we know it. Captain. And I knew today I had to get a show out today for this because it's going off special before I would do another show. So that's the reason. And I've only got an hour to go through all this, and Thomas is up in 30 minutes, 20 minutes time. And I haven't even done a sound yet. So we have a usual ADSR stuff over here, your volume, and an LFO, which you can send to. You can send your LFOs to anywhere you like. Pretty much standard affair with sending your stuff. Same with your filters. And send this to anywhere you want. Let's just pick some random stuff. And maybe play. Now I've totally screwed everything up. What have I done? Have I turned down the volume? Oh, man. Jesus Christ. It has a separate mod wheel. Where, Russ? What are you talking about? I don't see it. Anyway, so let's run through some sounds. Yeah, I'm going to do that because we are running out of time. And if I haven't covered really any sounds, that's not going to be fun. But we'll come back and we'll have a look at it maybe in a couple of weeks' time. And I'll give... Oh, no problem, Russ. And I'll give you a serious breakdown. We'll make some patches with it or something like that. So let's run through the basic stuff. You've got the default sounds here. And everything is broken down on the side here with, you can choose what kind of sounds you want. So if you just want lead sounds, you can make them happen. Or if you just want ARP sounds, you can choose those. So it breaks them up. And if you want to save anything as a favorite, very easy to do. Just hit your little star. Boom, like that. Hello, Jamie. Dude! That was pretty weak. That was a weak dude. And when you go to your favorites up the top here, all those sounds will be saved here. So you can see I've got a bunch of favorites. Nice and easy to save your favorites. All that jazz. Let's go back here to our default sounds just to show you what you get out of the box. Again, you can see the volume jumping up really quickly between these. Give it a bit more volume. So again, a mod wheel just Yes, Jamie, 100%. This app will make you sound like Liberace, if that's what you want. It makes Russ sound good. Makes Russ sound awesome. Of course there are. Jim, let me put your question up here. Of course, yes, there are all the open parameters. So of course, plus there's an LFO in here as well. So, but you can run external LFO on these things. But yeah, you have LFO, as you can see here. There's your LFO. You can send this anywhere you want. You know, of course, LFOs up the wazoo. Why Liberace? Because it's your favorite artist, Audible. You know, I was just catering for you. I didn't want you to feel left out. Let's just, so as you can tell, look, there's a hell of a lot of sounds. Look at them all. There's so many really, really beautiful sounds in here. Plus you've got all those ones that, so these are the ones that stock come with it. So there's, I think it was 5 sections of just full of stuff. And all up, I think there's like 300 and something patches. It's mental. Let's check out some ARPs, yeah? Because these are just amazing, these ARPs. And if you want to see what's going on with these ARPs as well, you can just open them up and have a look and scroll through and see how they are being made. Hi, Maury. Satika. Okay, let's go back through here. We've got a comb ride. This is the burpee. And again, using our mod wheel, so you can see the mod wheel brings in reverb. It's really cool, man. See, Jamie, one finger, man. So you'll notice, watch what happens. Pay attention down here. Can I zoom in? This section here, let's just get out of this. So when I use the mod wheel, you'll notice this A button is lit up, yeah? So when I hit a key, We've got the A lit up, and as I move the mod wheel up, watch what happens to the B next to it. Then back down. So that's what Russ was talking about. So you can choose different sounds between your A and B and then mix between them. Yeah, much like we were looking at yesterday with Terraverse. And again, this is only the default. Shall we just jump over, because you've got bass sounds in here as well. I mean, there's so much. It's ridiculous. Yeah. So as Russ said here, whatever you've got in presets already, you can double up just by having an A and B and then combining the two of them and making new sounds from those. Hello, Kim Hudden Hudson. I hope you're doing well. Boom.
Boom.
Yeah, look, this app is just crazy. Let's have a look at one of Spiders. These are Spiders patches, which you download for free. Let's have a look at some of these. Crank up the volume on there. There we go. Have a look at some of his ARPs. He's got some ARPs in here as well. Here's the thing, Gregory O'Sullivan asks, I wonder what BeepStreet's other apps are like. Here's the thing, BeepStreet Jarek doesn't have a lot of apps, but what they all are, 100%, is very, very well thought out. You know, there's a lot of thought behind them and very carefully made and very sturdy apps as well. So you can go and check out. There's lots of people who've done shows on them. I'm going to probably, do some more shows on the other ones left, because he gives a shit about his apps. I'm just going to say that. It is very quality driven. Yeah, exactly. Thomas has put here quality over quantity. And that is a quality trait. There's a reason why this app is praised for so many years, since 2011, by so many people. There's a reason why Russ reckons nearly on every song he's probably ever made, there's a sound from this on there, because it is that good. And there's so many different sounds. It's just beautiful for layering stuff. And let's just have a look at, these are some of the ones from the web store. See? how volume is important. Fuck. Dude. Let's, man, loud. Turn it down. Here we go. So again, using the mod wheel, is beautiful. Wow. Shall we grab some pads from here? So we get some wind. Hey, Dan. It's just endless. There's so many amazing sounds in here, and they're so easy to find. And as I said, the web library has, again, if you try and get the web library from as an AEV3, it won't work. It won't work. Yes, it is loosely based around the Roland JP8080. Yes, loosely, very loosely, because we can't say that it is, because those people get upset, don't they? I love the ARP in here, man. It's great. I don't think it's a Synthmaster killer. I think this probably influenced Synthmaster more than anything else. You know, because as I said, this has been around forever. And it's still used by many, many people. And there's a reason for that. It's good. And remember, if any of these sounds too, you can flick between ARPs. So here we are, we've got this electro dub sound, and we can just hit the mode button. So if you find a sound that's in like an ARP or whatever like that, you can, we've got drum sounds as well. So there's a hell of a lot of stuff. Even Sound of Israel has stuff in here. And you can quickly jump into an ARP if you like as well. So really easy to turn any sound into an ARP. You can just turn on with our mode here. This app is wicked. We've got 2 minutes to go, so I'm going to get the hell out of here now. So there it is. It is $4.99. Get it. Get it while it's on sale, definitely, because it'll go up, and you know, you'll be like, damn, why didn't I get that thing? It's worth your time. You will find heaps and heaps of sounds. It'll open you up to a plethora of cool music. Yes, tomorrow on the show we have Valerie Bartz is coming on the show for an interview. There she is in all of her glory. She's coming on the show. We're going to talk about how she designs her own guitar pedals. So she's a guitar pedal designer. She makes them from scratch. Yeah, she is a fantastic artist who's played on the opening hour on my channel here. She is an artist as well. She plays live gigs. This woman is incredible. She's so incredibly talented, and we're going to scratch the surface, check out her pedals, and who knows, you might want to buy one of her pedals, yeah, after the show. So please be around for that. On the weekend as well, I'll be doing a tribute to Olivia Newton-John. Please come and join me. It's going to be heart-wrenching. I'm probably going to cry a lot. Should be really, really fun. Absolutely worth $4.99, Dan Ekberg. If you're on the Patreon, you would have seen I put up a post. There are some giveaways for the Boom. Yes, it does run on the Mac Hambo. I did show that at the beginning of the show. So I have some giveaways for this. Go and check the Patreon, guys. There's a whole bunch of giveaways for this week. And let's have photo of the day, shall we? Photo of the day. This was a photo taken at the UFC last weekend. Is anyone else concerned about the UFC? I mean, do they want to fight or fuck? Anyway, they've got boners. Why do they have boners? Why do they have boners? Anyway, the UFC is done. Don't support it. It's weird these days. It's not about fighting anymore. It's about, look at the chick in the background. She's like, hello? Hello? Anyway, the UFC is finished. And here's something else for you. Photo of the day. Joe hanging out with Sion. Look at that. High and tall. There you go. All right, guys, Thomas Christ is up next. Hold out. I will automatically dump you over to Thomas Christ. Remember, do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better. Thank you all for being here. Hit the like on the way out. Do the subscribe, all that stuff. You guys rock. We'll see you tomorrow. Mistakes make you better, yeah? Or something like that. I can't even remember my own catchphrase. See you over, Thomas. Bye.